UCI Mind is a research institute, and our primary goal is to study the causes of Alzheimer's disease.
Right, and there's 30 actual research centers across the United States that work closely together. So we have various research studies. Some are actually longitudinal studies where someone can just come in and basically come in and do some testing, as well as some neurological exams, with even some interviewing when we interview your actual participant loved one. And then we also have other clinical trials that we also administer.
That's right. So what we're doing there is we're giving someone either a medication, an exercise treatment, or a vitamin, and asking them to take that, and then we measure before and after to see whether there are changes in cognitive or functional abilities. So UCI Mind has been at UC Irvine for about 30 years.
And we have actual renowned researchers here really focusing on this specific disease and having clinical trials and other research specialists to target different areas of the brain to really try and understand and how to actually find a cure for Alzheimer's disease.
That's right. We have medical doctors, Ph.D s, and all of them are working together to find a cure. Alzheimer's is a devastating disease. There's no cure. It costs billions of dollars every year, and we're projected to see those numbers rise in the next 25 to 50 years.
So it's really important for us as an institute to continue to try and find treatments so that we can actually help not only the individuals that are being affected by this disease, but also their family and loved ones.
Why are we seeing Alzheimer's more today than we did 50 years ago? Well, people are living longer. People are living with their loved ones instead of in institutions, so it's becoming more prominent.
Yeah, and we actually know now how to diagnose it accurately. We know what to look for. We are actually diagnosing it earlier and earlier. I mean, before we used to diagnose it at the late stages and we really didn't understand what was going on. But as the years have progressed, we've been able to identify the symptoms and truly understand what's going on in the brain and diagnose it as early as possible. So many people ask us, when do we expect to have a cure for Alzheimer's disease?
We're just not sure. There are some promising drugs that are being investigated right now, but we don't know whether they'll be successful, and even if they are successful, how many years it will take for those drugs to be approved.
Okay, and in the meantime, we're doing as much research as we can here at UCI Mind to obviously trying to diagnose and treat this disease as early as possible so that we don't actually have to go down where an individual is completely, not able to function, or their families actually don't have to put them in an institution.